In our BullCharts charting software, you might want to view a price chart for an overseas index or an overseas stock or a currency pair. Now we can view end-of-day data for all of those entities. On the chart at the moment, I'm looking at a chart of the XAO, the All Ordinaries. This is a weekly chart. I have on the right here in my Security Manager and my list of watch lists, I've got a folder that I've created called Overseas, and in this watch list folder I've got 3 watch lists. One for stocks with a list of some overseas stocks, a list of currency pairs, and a list of overseas indexes. So I can readily view each of those. But how do I find these codes when I want to view one? Let's have a quick look. If we go across to our web browser, I'm currently using here Firefox, the latest version, and you can't see the menu bar at the top. That's okay, I can display that by tapping the Alt key, then the menu bar should appear, and if I want to leave the menu bar visible, I just tick Toolbar's menu bar. In my web browser I can go to the BullCharts website, bullcharts.com.au, and from their home page, if you scroll down a little bit, there is in the middle here 2 links to some useful information. The second one is a list of new indices sorted by name. If I click on that link, I get this list of new indices. This is rather a long list, but in here are all of the codes to view all of these indexes. So all I've got to do is find the one I'm interested in and note the code, and I can plug that into BullCharts. Now in a browser like Firefox, if you want to find specific text on the page, you can use the search function. It's usually up here somewhere under the menu. File, it's under Edit, Find, and note the Control key and F will do the same job. Now when I do that, down the bottom here I've got the searching or find toolbar displayed, and what I can do in there is type something like maybe Dow Jones, and my browser will jump to wherever it's found that text on the page. And here's an entry here, Dow Jones US Broad Market Index. I can use these navigation buttons to maybe highlight all, go to the next one. We've got to the bottom of the page, so there's no Dow Jones. Well, let's look for DJ perhaps. And we're highlighting all, and if I scroll up, there's a whole lot of DJ entries. A lot of DJ entries. And in amongst them is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. We can see that the code is US.DJI. Anyway, at the BullCharts website, there's this list of indexes. So we can go back to BullCharts and plug those codes into our watch list, or on the screen here we can display a chart, maybe US.DJI. Now that's in my watch list here, but I can type it in just as well. And there's a chart using my default template, candles and volume. So they're the indexes. How do we find overseas stocks?